Hey guys, continuation on my review of the Lee Auto-Prime XR. I took it home this morning and put her together and tried to get it to work, and well, wouldn't you know it, typical Lee, as soon as I put it in I ran into some problems. Well, the problems are, let's see if we can get it up close enough, right inside there was a whole bunch of casting slag, and it was keeping the shell holder from seating in all the way. So I had to get my Dremel tool out and proceed to clean all that slag up before this would fit. You know, I know these are entry-level price things, but Lee needs to get their act together. That's unacceptable. So you follow the directions, you get the primers in, pop her in like this, and now this needs to slide right up inside that shell holder to fit properly. Okay? I've greased these up. That slides in like this, and that in like that. I still think this is just, that's unacceptable. To me, that's unacceptable. Sure, it's a $25 item, but still. Now, I've got some 223 brass, which I'm priming. They slide right in the shell holder like this. You hold it on an angle, you get your tube filled up. Now, what happens is this first priming arm plunger lifts the primer up and in to be primed. Drop your arm back down, push it up, seat the primer. Now, you'll notice on these new ones, it's mechanically blocked from bottoming out, which is all fine and dandy if it seated the primer all the way. You have to give it a little extra push just to make sure it's in there, and always make sure that it's flush. Now the first few I did, they didn't flush up. I had to go back and hit it again. So pop it in, hold it away at you at a 45-degree angle, prime the case. Bang, case primed. Every time you push one up, another primer gets fed in. You can see it's getting fed up and in. It slides in, boom, seat the primer, drop it down. Now you gotta check that one. Okay, that one's good. Another one in, primer gets fed. Aha. Now there, what happened there? I don't know. It just went snap. It over traveled, flattened the primer out, seated like it should. So you never have any more than 2 primers at any one time to be seated in, which is a good thing. You see right now we have the primer ready to be put up and in, and the other primer hasn't gone in yet. In fact, it doesn't get fed until the other one is seated. So you never have any more than 1 primer in there at one time. This is a really good system. I just wish Lee would get their act together and make sure you don't have to clean out the slag yourself. Make sure, get rid of this annoying wobble, and you'd have a darn good product. RCBS makes one very similar to this that uses regular shell holders. It runs for about $50 Canadian. This runs for $25 Canadian. Okay, it's exactly half price, but I still don't think for a half price machine that Lee could tighten up the tolerances here and clean up the seam lines on the edge, and you'd have an extremely good product here. You would have a product that people wouldn't have any problem paying an extra couple dollars for if they would just do that last couple of steps. Now, if I was to give this out of 5 stars, probably a 3.5, simply because right out of the box it didn't work for me. I had to get out my Dremel tool. It's not a big deal. It wasn't a big deal, but still, I don't think on a brand new item, a person should have to be getting out his Dremel tool and doing cleanup and modifications to a brand new product. All in all, it works as advertised. It's efficient. I'll keep it. I'll use it for all my large rifle stuff. I probably won't be doing much more 223 because I'm going to a Dillon RL550 here in the very near future. But go ahead, get it ordered up from Henry, and just be aware that there are going to be a few little issues that you have to work on as soon as you get it, and it should last for you for quite a while. Later, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.